I want to do that Mr. Incredible. How do I... Today we've got a different idea. We're thinking about doing a question and answer, even though no one really left any questions. But today is something completely different. Rather than painting tutorials or hobby showcases, I wanted to do a behind the scenes look at how the channel's going at the moment, give you an idea of what's coming up, and maybe answer some questions. Although no one asked any questions, so I've made my own, and Diggles is gonna help me out with them as we go. What's the first question?
How is the channel going?
The channel's actually going really well. 2 months in, we're over 500 subscribers, getting lots of positive feedback. And this isn't where I expected it would be. I honestly thought it would sit on 0 views and I'd be lonely and empty. But to have people I don't know watching it is actually really cool. So on this trajectory, it's going really well. It's growing every day. So I'm happy with the channel. What do you reckon? Are you right? I did a lot of steps today, Paul. So the second question is, what different things do I want to do with the channel and what's upcoming with the videos? At the moment in the works is a showcase video for my Tyranids, which I'm excited about because I love my bugs. And I've been working on some Tyranid terrain because I look at the terrain that's currently available for Tyranids and it's pretty much all these spiky things coming out of the ground. And someone gave me a really cool idea in a previous video about incorporating gene stealer colts. So I'm looking at doing that. Outside of that, I want to do another Orc vehicle because I love them. And I want to mix it this time with another hobby passion of mine outside of painting minis. Other than that, we want to do a 3D scan. Dingles is really good with that sort of technology and that's new to me. I love the idea of going out into the city or out into the wilderness, finding something to scan and then printing that on a 3D printer and having to go at painting it as a terrain piece or as something just as a unique challenge. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. Other than that, I love the idea of painting minis for other board games rather than Warhammer, or even filming us playing some board games.
Pretty much your list, you've got like more conversions.
Oh, more conversions, mate.
What have you been painting outside of the channel?
So outside of the channel, I've been working on painting with my kids. Both of them enjoy painting. I've got 2 boys and the eldest collects Space Marines. But I got him a Storm Eagle gunship, I think they're called, great big flyer on a big stand. So I taught him airbrushing and he taught me some stuff. And we worked with UV resin for the base as well. So I actually used one of the Tyranid models in the painting Tyranid hive fleets, the Carnifex heads. He picked one of those out, we ripped it off the base and we put it on the base of his flyer to try and give the impression that it's bursting out of this tropical swamp looking thing, rock pool. I'll put a picture up or something so you can see it, but that was fun to paint. And next, we'll probably work on a group of Terminators for him. And my other boy has started collecting Necrons, which is much easier. We just hit those with lead belcher and a wash. So yeah, pretty much if I'm not painting for the channel, it's just painting with the kids to get their armies up. I got a question for you. Do you like my sick fade?
Yes. Would you consider streaming painting sessions on YouTube?
I'd love to do streaming on YouTube with my painting. I've got a couple of concerns with it though. One is I'm a pretty slow painter and the 2 is I might not be very entertaining. But no, honestly, my major concern is that no one would watch at the moment. So I think if I can grow the amount of people that are interested in the channel, then this is something I'd look at doing because it's a more off-scripted style of banter that I'd really enjoy. Obviously wouldn't get much painting done, but I think it'd be cool to be able to interact in a different way rather than me just putting together a video over a couple of weeks and then putting that online. Yeah. Should I answer that one again?
If you think you've got a variation worth.
If you think I'm not what do you got?
Bat reps.
Bat reps? So would we consider doing bat reps? We actually tried. One of the very first videos we filmed, because we filmed a couple in a bunch together so they could all release when we launched the channel. One of them was a bat rep. It was Gordon's Space Marines and my Orcs. It was fun to do, but man, was it a lot of work. We had it so that we were doing interviews between playing the game, and with only a couple of cameras, only the one mic, and we wanted it to look slick, so it would have taken a lot of editing. So we have a heap of footage sitting there, which I think could look really good, but it's probably too much for our channel at the moment whilst we're small. It's something I'll definitely come back to, but that was like a 2,000 point game between us. So I definitely need to rein it in, start small, and maybe start with some different board games or a skirmish game. But yeah, I love that sort of stuff. So we'd look into it. If there's interest for it, tell me what you want to see and we'll play it.
Why did the channel start?
Yeah, why did the channel come about? Why did it come about? Probably during the pandemic, and that's not just the, oh, I was bored and had nothing to do. A couple of mates at work who aren't dorky at all, like your classic, go to the gym, go socialise, go out for drinks. I'm not that, but they were getting bored sitting at home in isolation. So I had the idea and I made the pitch to them that we'd try and play Dungeons and Dragons over Skype, which obviously terrified them. I've never played before and it was just winging it. I had a couple of minis on a camera, on like a webcam, and we all just sat around and drank and ate snacks and just bantered back and forth. And I really enjoyed it and they enjoyed it. And at the same time, I had a few different mates getting into the hobby that were after advice on painting. And I wanted to put a video together to help as a tutorial to help teach someone to paint. And then I thought, could I actually do that as a channel? Would it be interesting? Would people watch it? And so it sort of started from there. I made the pitch to Dingles and Gordon and said, what do you reckon, could it work? Naturally, they weren't supportive at all and put me down, but I fought through it and here we are.
What other hobby channels do you watch?
Oh, I watch heaps of different hobby channels. For painting, I love Miniac, Goober Town, Ninjan, Midwinter Minis, Zumitko. There's probably more, but they're the ones that stand out at the moment that I really enjoy watching whenever one of their videos pops up. But other hobby ones, mini wargaming is probably what got me back into the hobby. I just started wanting to watch bat reps and that was probably the biggest channel at the time. So subscribed and I love their stuff. Other hobby ones though, for creating bits and pieces, I love Squidmar for different dioramas and terrain. And then, Penny Arcade, I saw the other day, Penny Arcade TV has started doing kill team tutorials and bat reps. So I'll definitely check that out. They're probably the main ones that when they crop up on the feed that I click on. Yeah, it's pretty good. We'll get it in post. Would I consider having a Patreon for the channel? Not at the moment. I know other channels do it and it's really cool and it's a source of income for them. For me, I've got a full-time job already and I just wouldn't be able to create more exciting content that'd be available to Patreon and not to anyone else. At the moment, I'm using most of my spare time just putting these videos together. So maybe one day if I can streamline the whole process or if I had more time to do it, but at the moment I wouldn't be able to offer anything above these videos, so it's probably not fair. PAX. Oh yeah, I put that in there. We're going to PAX this year. So if you see us, come say hi. That's about all I got. we got no merch. We got nothing. It's just, if you do see us, say hi. It'd be funny. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see another one like this, you're gonna have to submit some questions for next time, because we had none. But it's a different style of video. We had fun and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. You got anything for them, Dingles? That's a shake of the head. Smash that subscribe button.